Stormcast Eternals have an image problem. Well, have you wondered why Age of Sigmar isn't as popular as Warhammer 40k? Well, you have all the ingredients with your poster boys on both sides, Space Marines and Stormcast Eternals, and one of them is not like the other. So let's dive right in and talk a little bit about why Stormcast Eternals are not performing as well as Space Marines. So let's see, what do we have here? This is a Vindictor of the Hammers of Sigmar. The Stormcast Eternals always first in the fray. They are constant battling against chaos, and they are the shining example of how a Stormcast Eternal should be. This is a Stormcast Eternal. This is a Stormcast Eternal. Okay. Here we have an Ultramarine, a noble Space Marine chapter. They have a 10,000-year history, born from the gene seed of Guilliman, and they are, like Matt Ward wanted always to say, the best of the best. Well, we know that's not true, but they are the poster boys, and they have a very long history. Then we have here a Raptor Space Marine, born from the gene seed of the Raven Guard. They are a Space Marine chapter that focuses on stealth tactics, on more modern ways to warfare. They prefer this camo green color scheme, and you can easily spot them when they want you to spot them. And then you have here a Brazen Claw, a Space Marine successor chapter of the Iron Hands. They are prone to the Adeptus Mechanicus and try to better themselves with machine parts, and they are quite a lot similar to their parent chapter. They also have a very, very long history, over 9,000 years, and so on. So, what's the problem here? Well, you see, with the Space Marines, you can have real nice identities to your Space Marine chapter. You have their home world, you have their background story, you have ways to customize them. For example, here with the Raptors, with all the pouches and all the little trinkets and stuff you can give them. Then, for example, the Space Wolves, you can deck them out with wolf pelts and Nordic iconography, or the Blood Angels with their more elaborate designs on the armor with chiseled breast muscles and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, with Stormcast Eternals, you have only Stormcast Eternals. They have all the same backstory. They are Stormcast Eternals. They all hail from Azir. They come down on the battlefield with lightning. They fight against chaos. Yes, you have a few little outliers in the in the army book with a few color scheme differences, and yeah, they are picked from different backgrounds. For example, the black ones are supposed to be stolen souls from Nagash and so on, but in the end, they are all the same. And that's the big problem. You can't give your Stormcast Eternals a real backstory, because it wouldn't make sense. I can't just say, okay, these here are the disciples of the Storm. This is my Stormcast Eternals Storm host. Okay. And what's their story? Yeah, they are based from Gyran. They recruit from the Gyran people. You can't do that, because Sigmar collects souls from all over the place. Okay. What else? Yeah, they are based in Gyron. No, they are based in Azure, and they are all based in Azure. Okay. They have a Stormkeep there in Gyron. Okay, that you can have. And what else? There's not much else. You could flesh out that with character models, but all character models except two, where one doesn't have a miniature, um, are from the Hammers of Sigmar. With the Space Marines, you had for several years several special characters that define a Space Marine successor chapter. For example, Pedro Cantor from the Crimson Fists, or Shrike from the Raven Guard, or um, other character models that elude my imagination right now. But you don't have that for the Stormcast. You have one Celestin Prime from the the Silver and Blue. I don't know how they are called right now, but that's it. All other Stormcast Eternals character models are all from the Hammers of Sigmar. So, what else can you change to the Stormcast Eternals to alleviate that problem? Well, there needs to be a difference in the storm hosts that you can make as a hobbyist, so you can make them your own. You know what I mean? Like a successor chapter for the Space Marines. These are the Brazen Claws here, but I could totally just change the symbol on the shoulder and say they are now the half blue, half red. Don't know. Let's call them the Blood Smurfs. And the Blood Smurfs are based on the moon of Bladius Prime. And Bladius Prime is near the Blood Angels' homeworld, only 3.5 light years away. And yeah, there was a bloody conflict with some greenskins, and the greenskins crashed their one of their rocks directly into the chapter monastery, and now they're on the back foot, and they fight for their survival against all odds. And luckily, the half of the fleet was not in orbit, so they are not totally extinct like the Crimson Fists. Like had only a handful of Marines left. Yeah, they still have about 500 Marines, but they are still majorly damaged and so on. You can develop a backstory very easily for a Space Marine chapter, but you can't do that for the Stormcasts. What needs to change is that Games Workshop has to step in and make a narrative decision that storm hosts do not operate anymore from Azure, but from storm host storm keeps in the different realms, so that they have a permanent foothold in the mortal realms, and then you can start to carve out the identity of a storm host. So let's say this here. This is my new storm host. I don't have a name for them yet. I just paint them silver and gold with white cloaks. And yeah, let's together carve out a backstory for them. So they are a shining example for Stormcast Eternals. They are the shining storm, let's say. Okay, they came down from Azure in a flash of lightning into, let's say, the realm of death. And they fought against the forces of Chaos and Nagash in the realm of death. And they carved out their little stretch of land there, and they built a storm keep. And from there on out, they patrol the areas. And yeah, the realm of death is forging them to be more grim and more prone to striking down their opponents with ultimate vengeance and so on. Yeah, you see, you can start to make your own decisions about a chapter. Or, for example, these are the disciples of the storm. They came down in a thunderous march from the heavens into Gairan, and they carved out a real a big stretch of land in the realm of the beasts, but they are constantly attacked by orcs and Uruk clans and beasts from all over. But they um, escorted together some of the Dawnbringer Crusades, and they have a Stormkeep now that is surrounded by a very large city of Sigmar and in Gairan. And they fight together with the local enforcements from the cities of Sigmar, and yeah, so they have now tied to the cities of Sigmar, where these are more prone to fight undead. So maybe you decorate all the bases with skeletons and stuff, and you start making them pale when they are exposed with the flesh. Make them look a little bit sickly from all the negative energy from Nagash's realm surrounding them. Yeah, so that would be my idea, to give them a little bit more backstory, a little bit more possibility to create your own ideas about Stormcast Eternals. Yeah. Tell me, what do you think about this idea? Would you go forth with that, or do you think that it's totally okay that all Stormcast Eternals are basically one Space Marine chapter where different companies just have different colors? Well, tell me what you think down there in the doobly-doo. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all the good stuff, and we see us in the next video. You're Alexandra. Bye!